NIADA TV was on hand for the 25th Annual World Automobile Auctioneers Championship. This year held at the Alliance Auto Auction in Waco, Texas. Judging the competition was a who's who of industry leaders. NIADA CEO Mike Linn sat down for a chat with Manheim President Sandy Schwartz.
I'm here with Sandy Schwartz, president of Manheim. Sandy was a judge in last year's championship, back again here in Waco, Texas for the 25th anniversary. Sandy, what did you think of last year's in Sanford?
You're surprised I'm back, aren't you?
Well, no, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back.
So, first of all, I just thought it was fabulous. I mean, these are the men and women who help fuel our business the way they do, who help us get better prices, help us describe cars, help us get cars sold. But I got to tell you, last year I was just so amazed at the intensity, at the professionalism, and most importantly, the love that all of the auctioneers and the ringmen have for our business. And so I was excited to come back. I'm glad my schedule worked out. And I would tell you, there was a little pressure last year. You're trying to figure out, okay, I see this person, they're the best. Wait a minute, this person's even better. And so I think that it's just so great to watch people who love their craft, who are so good at it, and really, are the heart and soul along with all the people who work at the auction. So we love our auctioneers.
Well, anyone that hasn't been to one of these championships, they just have no idea what they're missing. Even if you're a dealer or work at an auction and you're there every day or once a week or whatever, these are some of the best from around the country. Would you not agree?
They are. I think they're some of the best around the world. I've been around the world. We have auctions, of course, in Europe, Australia, the Pacific, region. They are just amazing. And I also think that, some people are born with, certain skills and all the things that we do. These folks are not only, really good at what they do, they are schooled at what they do. They work at this. This isn't something you just wake up, roll out of bed, and you're really good at. And I think it's just kind of cool to see how they take their craft so seriously and they work at it. And again, this is part of the heart and soul of our business. And, we do a lot of things online. We do a lot of things digitally. We'll continue to do that, but probably what we're getting the best result from are some of our simulcast everywhere, which is a live auction with cars everywhere, and it's a live auctioneer in a room. I'm amazed an auctioneer can go in a room, without people around and have that same intensity. That's what brings the prices. I mean, it's people, and really, again, describing the cars and having the expertise, and on top of that, some of them are very funny, and they're able to match the seriousness with the wit. I just think it's great. I really do.
Let's talk a little bit more about Manheim.
Sure.
And let's throw in Next Gear Capital. How about that?
Right. Well, we were very, very fortunate last year to be able to make the acquisition of DSC, finance company, floor planning. We've just, as you know, have merged that with our MAFS business. DSC's got some great people who've been in the business for a long time. A lot of times you will acquire a company and you're excited because you've acquired a line of business, you've acquired some other things. We not only got great people, we got great technology, and quite frankly, we think that our dealers who we do business with are going to be very excited when they see the flexibility and the strength of the system, the technical part. And I'm always amazed because I can barely get my computer going each day. But we think we're going to be able to offer to the dealer industry floor planning with these companies combined much greater than we had. And also the level of doing business with ease. I think about how far we have come and how far we still have to come. I tell people this and they kind of laugh at me, but you ought to be able to go into an auction and at the end of the day, it's like a grocery store. You can just scan your items. Well, someone ought to be able, with the ease of checkout, to be able to do that. NextGear is one piece of that. And so as we look at all the spokes in the wheel, we think that NextGear is a very important one that's going to play a big role. And Brian Geithner and his team are just doing a great job. We're just thrilled to have them in the fold. And we're going to create about 250 jobs in Carmel, Indiana, which is really important for us. We're a company that believes in the communities that we serve. So I'm real excited about that.
Yeah, you're expanding your footprint up there. Just read about the ribbon cutting and so forth, and I agree with you. I think Brian's going to do a great job with that entity.
He really is, and he's been in the business a long time. It's really interesting that when you have businesses like ours that are legacy business, worked here a long time, and then you bring entrepreneurs in your business who do something different, trying to keep that special sauce that they bring, and at the same time combine that with the legacy, great things that you've done at Manheim. We're working really hard at that. I find that to be as difficult as anything we do, as challenging, but probably the fruits of labor of doing something like that. And we just hope to serve the industry better is what we try to do.
Well, the latest news, Auto Trader Group, seems that you've taken on an additional president title there, and know that Auto Trader's been around, since, 96, 97?
Autotrader.com, eventually the Auto Trader Group, 15, almost 16 years old. Chip Perry was our founder, helped us create the business, first employee. It was founded out of Manheim. A lot of people don't know that, but it was founded out of Manheim. And Auto Trader's reported up to me for, I guess it was about 6 or 7 years, really until about the last 9 months where it reported up to our board. But Chip has left, and Jimmy Hayes, our president, asked me to take on those responsibilities. I'm really excited about it. I mean, this is a great company, and a lot of people don't realize this is a company that grew at Cox, as you say, out of 15 years as a startup. 15 years later, wow, a lot of companies are mature at 15 years. And so we've acquired some other companies, Kelley Blue Book, Vin Solutions, V-Auto. And so the mixture of those companies and the assets that we are able to offer the entire auto industry in the retail side, and then you take what we have on the wholesale side, we're hoping that we're going to be able to serve the entire auto community better. And this isn't about smashing companies together. This isn't about changing the culture of companies. This is about really trying to create more opportunity out in the marketplace. And as you know better than anyone in the world you deal in, there are different companies and pieces created every day. We think that we might be able to do some of that better than what we've been able to do it in the past. So I'm honored that I was asked to do this. And I've been with Cox for a long time, done a lot of different things. This one's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think you started at Cox about 2 years before I started with the Dealers Association. So
great.
But
and we've kind of made it through, haven't we? We're
absolutely. We're still here.
We're still standing. We
still
are.
standing. That's a good way to put it.
It is.
Well, great. It sounds like you're doing fine. Manheim's certainly doing fine. And again, we appreciate you being with us, Sandy.
I can't wait till we get to see the competition. That's the other last thing to wrap it up. You asked, your first question was, what do you like about this? The feel of competition. We see our great athletes, the Final Four and these other places. These guys are athletes in their own right, and they get so revved up for the competition. They're so excited, and they're nervous too. Just like the judges are. So this will really be a fun day.
Thanks, Sandy. Sandy Schwartz, Manheim.
This has been an exclusive Automotive Industry News special report.